Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Future Fight content, and finally we have a tier 4 Ironman gameplay. And first of all, before we start the video, shout out to my friend Bernie, aka A5A GD Bernard, for getting this beautiful tier 4 character in the game. He's very strong, he's amazing, and of course, thanks to him, I can show you this video. So yeah, shout out to him, man, for sure. Now, Iron Man, he's already very strong, we know. Level 80 is very strong, and with the gears and skill, it would be even better. And they made a post reducing the cost of the life seed. Now it takes only 250 life seed to get one skill to level 6. Level 10, from level 6 to level 10, it's gonna take you 250 life seed, which is awesome. So I'm definitely loving it. So it's gonna be easier to tier 4 Iron Man now, or the future tier 4s as well. For the build, we got we got everything maxed out. We got 90,000 energy attack. He got, I think, 17.5k energy attack from the tier 4 advancement, which was really high for sure, which was insane. We got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 Odin's blessings on this guy. We got all the gears to 30. It looks awesome. Skill cooldown roll for the last gear. All skills are level 6. We will talk about the tier 4 skill in a bit. It has different mechanics, and I want to explain that as well. Type and location, we got type 4. Power of Angle stage 12. No artifact. His own artifact gives him boss damage increase, so his score is definitely gonna go up by a lot with that artifact. We have a CDP of Rage. Of course, energy might be better for World Boss Legend. Otherwise, I do think Rage might be the best to go. But anyways, we have the Mythic uniform with all of these uniform options as well. Now let's talk about the tier 4 skill. The whole kit is same. We have talked about it before as well. Tier 4 skill. So it's a passive skill with the active striker skill, basically. Okay, so we have this arc energy shield, which remains the same. You can see, you can choose the striker that you want to use for your skill, but as you can see, the bars are only 3 bars. Basically, the 3 bars are the effectiveness of the striker skill of the tier 4. For the tier 4, and the buff you can see in the corner. So if I choose null, which is a different instinct, it gives you only 1.6 accumulation, right? 1.6% accumulation. While when I choose Sentry, which is a Justice instinct, same instinct character, we get 2.2% accumulation. It has striker level 5. I do think that maybe it depends also on the advancement. It might also depend on the I'm not sure, maybe the type amplification or the artifact enhance or instinct enhance that you have on that character. It still only fills 5 of these bars. If I choose to Justice, you can see it's highlighted as the green. So you can choose any of the characters. The buff will be almost the same. You can see this buff is 1.9 only. I think it depends on the character's build. And on, I think, every single tier 3 character or transcend character, you will get the same 2.2%. While I think there was one more. I think there was one more character who actually gave us more. So as you can see, we get 2.2%, which is the max for now with the 5 bars. 6 bars will be better. So you can choose any of these characters. These characters will use one of their skills. Like if I use, for instance, if I use Sentry here, and if I choose Sentry as my striker character, when I go to the tier, the skill preview, you can see Sentry will use his 4th skill and will come out to track. Let me just charge this thing bar. So when I use this skill, you can see Sentry comes around, and Sentry actually does the 4th skill as a striker skill. And we got this bubble. This is the energy shield that we have for the tier 4 skill, which is the passive. So one more thing, if you have this skill, some people might think that if you get an accumulation skill, you might be able to get accumulation for your character. That's not true. That's not gonna happen. You do not get this 45% all attack bonus on your character. No, you will not get this buff. Only this buff is applicable to your Iron Man, and these buffs are just depending on the character's level, the build on that character, and it will do damage depending on the character's build on your account. So for instance, I think Sharon Rogers might be the best idea to go with. The reason is very simple. You can maybe cable as well for the all defense down. That could also be possible. But I do think that Sharon Rogers might just be the best character to use as striker. We know the damage for Sharon Rogers is really, really good, and she also uses the fourth skill. So that's how it works. It's not like a big difference in terms of damage, and I don't think the one skill is gonna make a big difference in terms of the scores, the damage output, but it does help out. The main thing is the accumulation, 2.2% accumulation every 1% of the super hit taken basically. So a mini damage accumulation character. So enough talk, let's just dive right into the content and let's see how it performs. Let's check out the tier 4 Iron Man. Okay, so these are going to be some quick runs. Oh, this one actually is going to be the quickest, I guess. So we are on Mephisto, stage 49. I'm using a CTP of Rage, okay? Energy is probably the best for World Boss Legend. I'm going to use the normal rotation that I used. I also tried this rotation actually. So what I'm trying to do here, I did go with the third skill rotation, the third skill proc. I did mess it up a bit. If you checked out my video with the damage proc obelisk, I did find that the third skill proc was giving me more damage out of this. It is possible that you might be able to get it faster even with the rage rotation, but this is what I'm just using, okay? So I just used a tier 4 skill, and you can see the damage really cranked up on that third skill. And the reason was very simple. We did waste a lot of skills there. We could have just one-shotted him. Anyways, so it can definitely be a lot more faster actually. We can probably clear it maybe with the, I don't know, a lot actually. Anyways, let's see how it rolls out. We are already gone past the first phase. We could have one-shotted the first phase already, and we might have already just almost cleared it, man. Anyways, so I'm just gonna use the third skill right here. I'm gonna wait, and I actually saw something very strange here, and it was fascinating as well. So I used the third skill, and you saw I took damage from that purple attack, and I did not even lose a single HP, if you saw that. And we already are gone past it, so 75 seconds to clear Mephisto stage 49. Now this was weird. This is the squad builder run that I recorded, and it's a bit weird because you start with the tier 3 skill rotation, which definitely makes it harder for you to choose which rotation you really want to use. Plus you have to collect all these orbs, so you are not really up to your best here. Anyways, I'm gonna try to do some more damage here. Come on, I think I did go for this rotation. I'm gonna go for third skill. Now I'm back to my rage rotation. Now I'm definitely back to my rage rotation. What I'm gonna do is use the transcend skill. I also keep killing it, transcend skill. The tier 4 skill around the fourth skill when it's available. I think I should do one thing and change the timing of the tier 4 skill to after the tier 3 skill rotation. The reason is simple. I tried it though, and I ended up at the same score. The reason for doing that is because when using the tier 3 skill or the 5th skill proc rotation, you can see I'm always on iframe. So the Surtur is not gonna hit me, and if it does not hit me, I'm not gonna be able to get all that accumulation, which sucks as well, right? So anyways, I have to cancel that skill because I need to collect one of these. We go third skill. I guess we can go for normally here 5. Get the proc on the 5th skill and then move on. So I'm still figuring out, I'm trying to learn the rotation. This is still very new for me to play with the 7th skill and try to combine the accumulation, the damage and everything on the from the tier 4 skill to give you the best score. I'm trying to figure out a proper rotation that you can use. Like, we will be adding 7th skill in the rotation now, which is fascinating. I feel really good about that. Anyways, we got tier 4 rotation and we got the proc on this skill. Pretty nice. I think I'm going to use it now. Yep, I'm going to use the skill now. We will get the proc on the 5th skill again. We got 3 seconds remaining and we should be able to make over 11 million. I'm sure. Well, not 11.1. I can definitely push 11.1. I think without the artifact he can literally go around 11.3 to 11.5. I'm thinking without the artifact maybe 11.2. With the artifact he should push 11.5 plus, I think. Now the dispatch, it's the 12-5, the last sector. I'm using the White Fox and Valkyrie team up. There is a reason behind that. I also had Black Cat on this account, but the fact is that not everybody actually has Black Cat. So I just wanted to make that clear. With Black Cat, it will be even faster, of course. Ironman will do tremendous amount of damage as well. So I just wanted to showcase how a White Fox leader will look like. Ironman does not have the leadership tag, so the White Fox support is not applying. So you can use White Fox even without the uniform. It will still work the same. The only difference I saw, and the only thing that I don't like about Ironman and Dispatch, although he clears is very fast, his iframes are very long. Look at that. The fourth skill specifically wastes a lot of time. And when you use the fourth skill, when he uses the fifth skill like this, he just keeps shooting even if the enemy is far away. So I don't really like the fact. And I think there was one moment here, the tier 4 and tier 3 will be charged up at the same time, and he prioritizes the tier 4 skill, then goes to a tier 3 skill on auto as well. So that's a very, very, very good thing that he is actually doing that. He's gonna use the tier 4 skill, cancel, and it's instant cancel skill, so even on auto it does not really waste any more time. And you can see we are at 140 remaining, and we almost have cleared this wave. It's totally auto, not touching the button, without the artifact. So with the artifact it will make a huge difference. I think it does have boss damage increase, I believe. A minute and 28 seconds remaining. We have these guys here. I think it should take maybe 2 rotations or something to get this down. Let me see. It's gonna go tier 4 into 4, I guess. Yep, tier 4 into 4. And the fourth skill actually one shots. Fourth skill actually one shots, and fifth skill gets rid of Thin as well. They are dead. They're all dead. I think it will do more damage with CDP of energy, but Rage is more viable, I would say, because you might just miss procs and everything, unless you are pushing World Boss Legend, of course. And we have a minute to go, and let's see what we can do. I guess this should be it almost, and I guess we have it. 55 seconds to go. We cleared stage 12-5 of Dispatch. So he is strong. He's definitely strong. I hope I can test him in ABX soon with the no restrictions. So it will be fun. So he surely is very strong. I don't really recall what the tier 3 comparison would actually look like, but I do think tier 4 does make a big difference. The main difference you can see will be on the attack. He got freaking 17,000 attack buff from the tier 4 advancement from tier 3, which was really great. And I do think that's going to help him out tremendously in ABX on the other content as well. Now there's one catch. The ABX showcase will be shown later down the line because Blast Mail Day passed yesterday, so I can't really do it. Yeah, I'll have to wait for the no restriction ABX. But there's one issue. As you saw in the squad battle run, Mephisto, another World Boss Legend, it might just work because Mephisto hits you all the time. So even if you change the rotation or you don't time it well, you will still get the accumulation. On the other hand, in ABX and in squad battle, if the beast/Surtur does not attack you when you use your third skill, which is the only non-iframe skill that you will be using in the rotation, you will not be able to get this accumulation, or it's very hard to get this accumulation, which is I think the only one thing that worries me in ABX, that if we are not able to get all that damage soaked up in the accumulation, the damage difference or the score difference might not be huge in ABX. But I will be doing testing more. Maybe I might do timeline battle testing. ABX will be soon, and hopefully he does outperform Mephisto as well. He's gonna beat all the rage metas for the blast mill category for sure. Mephisto is a different story with a brilliant judgment, so I'm definitely excited to see if he can break Mephisto's record, and that is without the artifact. So I'm sure the score will improve tremendously with the artifact for sure. So let me know in the comment section what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the tier 4 Ironman. Now it's possible. Of course, not everyone is going to be able to do that still. We need the materials, and farming is going to be tough, but he looks good as the first impression. Very nice to play with. The tier 4 skill works really nicely. It's an instant cancel skill and works fantastically and gives you a good buff. And the stat boost also increases your damage. So looking forward to the ABX testing later down the line as well. So let me know what you think about the video and all of this. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.